Imagine waking up one day and everything feels strange. The wind has stopped blowing, the oceans look eerily still, and the sun, it's stuck in place. What just happened? The Earth has stopped spinning, and if you think this is just another sci-fi scenario, think again. Because if this ever happened, the consequences would be beyond catastrophic. From unstoppable hurricanes to continents being submerged, life as we know it would cease to exist. But what would really happen? Could humanity survive in a world where Earth no longer rotates? Today on Ifverse, we take a terrifying journey into a world where the Earth stops spinning. Before we dive in, let me be clear. This is just a hypothetical thought experiment. We don't expect this to happen, but if it did, it wouldn't be pretty. Now, let's get started. Right now, the Earth is spinning at 1,670 kilometers per hour, 1,037 miles per hour, at the equator. We don't feel it because the atmosphere is moving at the same speed. But if the Earth suddenly stopped, everything not attached to the ground would keep moving at that speed. That means buildings, cars, trees, even people would be violently thrown eastward at over 1,000 miles per hour. It would be like an instant global car crash. The destruction would be unimaginable. Cities would crumble. Entire regions would be wiped out in seconds. The atmosphere, which was moving at the same speed as Earth, wouldn't just stop. It would keep moving, creating hurricane-force winds across the planet. Near the equator, these winds would reach speeds of over 1,000 miles per hour, wiping out everything in their path. Entire forests would be flattened, and even the strongest skyscrapers wouldn't stand a chance. And then there are the oceans. The sudden stop would cause water to surge toward the poles, creating mega tsunamis that would swallow entire coastal cities. Countries like Japan, Indonesia, and the United Kingdom would be completely underwater. If Earth stopped spinning, we'd face an even bigger problem. One side of the planet would always face the sun, and the other would be in complete darkness. The day side would become a scorching desert, reaching over 250 degrees Fahrenheit, 120 degrees Celsius, hot enough to boil water and melt metal. The night side? A frozen wasteland, with temperatures plummeting to minus 200 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 129 degrees Celsius, colder than Antarctica. Between these two extremes, there would be a thin, habitable zone, but it would be plagued with violent storms, extreme pressure changes, and toxic weather. Could humans adapt to this new world? Survival would be nearly impossible. Cities would be gone, infrastructure destroyed, and food sources wiped out. Only those deep underground or in climate-controlled habitats might have a chance. Space agencies might attempt to build underground cities, but life would never be the same. Without Earth's rotation, our magnetic field would weaken, exposing us to deadly cosmic radiation. Over time, Earth would become uninhabitable. Right now, stopping Earth's rotation is physically impossible. The amount of force needed would be greater than anything humans could ever produce. Even if something massive, like a rogue planet, collided with Earth, it would destroy the planet before stopping its spin. Scientists have theorized possible ways to artificially restart Earth's spin, using massive rockets or gravitational assists. But in reality, if Earth ever stopped spinning, the damage would be too great. There would be no going back. This is one what-if scenario that we should all be glad is just fiction. If Earth stopped spinning, it would be an instant planetary disaster. The winds, the tsunamis, the extreme climate, all of it would make life impossible. But it also reminds us how fragile our planet is. The fact that we live on a perfectly balanced spinning sphere in space is nothing short of a miracle. So the next time you look up at the sky, take a moment to appreciate just how perfectly Earth functions. Because if it ever stopped spinning, it would be the end. And that sounds like a story for another Ifverse video?